Here's the story of an independent radio station that went against corporate competitors and won. It all started in April 1991 when Program Director Adam Smasher took advantage of the fact that station manager Jerry Cagle had gone on vacation, so Adam, tired of low ratings, decided to make some radical changes, which was flipping the music toward alternative. At the time, a lot of radio industry leaders had said that it couldn't be done, that alternative was just a niche and it probably wouldn't get good ratings. But after seeing a few stations flip to this direction, it looked like the sensible thing to do for Adam Smasher.
You were the guy who was working 6 to 10 at night on the air on KWOD back in '91. Right. I believe it was springtime. Yeah. And Cagle, I think, went on a vacation, and while he was gone, you started playing all this alternative music?
Yep, flipped the format. He was in Orlando, and Jerry would have a tendency to take these long vacations without anybody in the station knowing, so nobody would mess up. Well, of course, I was privy to this information, so I did the little song and dance shell game of flipping the format, just because I was tired of being in two shares.
So what made you decide that that would be the direction to go?
Well, FM 102 had cornered the top 40 market, and nobody was playing this music that they called alternative or new rock, whatever. Hey, basically that's where the industry was going.
So KWOD challenged the mainstream by pushing the boundaries further, finding artists that weren't necessarily on the top 40 and looked for music beyond the national charts. Adam Smasher moved on to a series of other radio jobs, and so I returned to KWOD after being gone for a year and a half, and in July of '91 I became the music director and then was promoted to program director in September of 1991. That meant I got to work with legendary station manager Jerry Cagle, who had overseen radio stations in huge markets like San Francisco and Los Angeles. He was well known in the radio industry. So I was head of programming, and I got to come up with new ideas for the station. And one of the first things that I came up with was a local music show on Sunday nights called The Sound of Sacramento.
And you and I actually did a show. We started The Sound of Sacramento.
After you came there, things really flew for me, and my excitement for radio really did jump off, because once KWOD turned alternative, you know, people were looking at me. I'm the only black guy in the whole building, and everyone's like, well, Morris is going to be okay with this, you know. He came in here on Sir Mix-a-Lot, and now he's doing Depeche Mode or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I know more about this music than any of you fools. I just knew that, and I did.
Right.
But of course, you know, I would never throw that in anyone's face, and I certainly don't mean that to degrade anybody. But man, I was in love with this realness that was jumping off, and that I was lucky enough to be able to catch a wave on. And then this dude comes in, this dude Alex Cosper comes in, and I thought I was a sicko with music and histories of music, and then the vibe of Sacramento, being a local artist myself, and you're a local artist too, man, tapping into something like The Sound of Sacramento, just, I don't remember how we came up with that, but dude, that was some exciting times.
Yeah.
And I've always meant to ask you, do you have those tapes?
I might have some of those early tapes. I'll have to dig through some stuff, but I might.
It became the launching grounds for many Sacramento local recording artists to get their first radio airplay. We helped Cause and Effect, who were already signed to a major label, but we helped them get lots of initial early commercial radio airplay, which was the story that the label took to other stations across the country, leading to national airplay. One of the things I looked for when hiring on-air personalities was that they had musical background, and so I hired a lot of musicians, just in case KWOD ever threw together a house band.